It's the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show. Of course, it is our mission to try to bring you some news that you could use. Today is no exception to the rule. You can follow me on Twitter at the Mike Prince Show. You can keep up with the latest episodes of the Mike Prince Show by asking your smart device to play the latest episode of the Mike Prince Show. Our website is obnradio.com. And without any further delay, we are going to jump right into today's episode. Well, we know we got a big weekend with the Panthers taking on the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils from Itta-Bena, Mississippi. You'll be able to listen to that game live on the Open Mic Broadcast Network by simply dialing 857-777-0000. Simple deduction. The Panthers win, they're in. If the Panthers lose and Texas Southern wins, then they're in. And speaking of Texas Southern, the Southwestern Athletic Conference volleyball tournament taking place this weekend from Texas Southern. And we reported earlier this week the 8 teams made it, 4 teams remained on the outside looking in. Those 4 teams were Mississippi Valley, Prairie View, Alcorn, and Southern University. Now, with the latest that has come by way of the Hill, there are some rumblings beginning to get a bit louder on whether or not there should be some strong considerations made for changes on the Hill in the volleyball department. And where you stand on that is where you stand on it. Some alarming numbers that are roaming. 79 wins, 163 losses, 8 years of the current leadership, and the fact there is an investigation going on right now about some allegations of verbal abuse and mental abuse in the direction of some of the student athletes. We'll keep you posted on how all of this unfolds, but if that is the case, it might be time to turn the page. Not really sure what's what, but we'll do our part and do our due diligence to bring you the news you can use. Sometimes it's not pleasant news, but it is news. But as we mentioned, we'll keep you posted on that. Meanwhile, back to the issue at hand. Basketball, men's program, strong win against the Pac-12, Washington State. Southwestern Athletic Conference has been doing their thing with this Pac-12, at least the first round. So we'll see how they respond as this little agreement between the Pac-12 and the SWAC continues to move forward. But so far, how about those SWAC programs? Panthers will be back in action on the men's side of the hardwood November 20th. They'll take on UT Martin. Of course, we'll have both coaches, Coach Sandy Pugh and Coach Byron Smith, on the line throughout the course of the season here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and we'll get them caught up on everything that's going on in the world of hoops for the Panthers. And Also, don't forget the Dean of Open Mic U, Coach Van Pettaway. He'll be with us weekly to keep us abreast of what's going on throughout the Southwestern Athletic Conference. A lot to look forward to if the Panthers get past Mississippi Valley. They'll be honing in their efforts to find a way to tame the Tigers of Jackson State University. Some people, depending on who you speak to, think this is Jackson's to lose. But I say hold that tiger just for a minute, because we'll go a little bit deeper as we get closer to that if the Panthers take care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, I am going to exit stage left for right now. My time is far spent for today. Thanking you all so much for your support. Thank you for your listening. Thank you for your comments. And thank you for just being you. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, thanking you yet again. You guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.